When I saw Megamind in 3D, there was this like 2-year-old to 3-year-old girl, like 2 seats away from me at the left, who was screaming like random words. It was so fucking annoying. And in my mind, I wanted to say this to her: shut the fuck up! What's up guys, it's Ryan here, and I'm gonna give my review of Megamind. And if you wanna ask, I did see it in 3D. How did these get here? Because I'm a wizard. From Hogwarts, from Harry Potter! So the movie's pretty much about a guy named Megamind and Metro Man, played by Will Ferrell, who's Megamind, and Brad Pitt, who's Metro Man. They've had a rivalry ever since they were born, going to the planet, and so now actually Megamind actually defeats Metro Man. Then Megamind actually feels sad and empty because now he doesn't have anyone to fight. Throughout the movie there's a lot of stuff going on, so I'm gonna not go on to my review now because I don't want to spoil shit. And here's what I thought of the movie personally. It's a great movie. First of all, the animation is incredible. Like during some scenes were so freaking well detailed. Like the way they animate like the landscapes of like kind of like Metro City is incredible. The voice casting is fantastic in this movie. For example, one of the best things about this movie is Will Ferrell. The way he has like energy into this character, and like the way he has his voice ranging it as Megamind is like amazing. He was so great in this movie, and it's one of his best performances in years. Tina Fey was very good too. She's such a great actress. She's in 30 Rock and Date Night. She was very good in this movie. And Brad Pitt was his voice was such like a super kind of Superman guy. He was great too. David Cross, who plays kind of Megamind's assistant, is fantastic in this movie. He did another DreamWorks animation movie, which was Kung Fu Panda, and in this movie he was good in Kung Fu Panda, and now in this movie, Megamind, he was fantastic too. One thing that really surprised me about this movie is that the story was very good, very like interesting. There's a lot of great stuff in this movie that happens, and it's very like. It's just a great story overall. This movie is also hilarious because there were some scenes that were so funny. I was like laughing out loud. Like some jokes are very well written. There are a lot of jokes in this movie that for all ages, especially there are some jokes that are just for the adults. The action sequences are incredible. Like there are some scenes when like Megamind or Metro Man are like flying in the city, or if they're fighting. It's so freaking awesome. Action sequences are so well directed. It is so great. Megamind is also one of those animation movies that has like a lot of heart in this movie, because a lot of like cartoons lately are just all for slapstick and just super comedy. But in Megamind there is actually some emotional depth. You kind of feel for the characters, and that kind of makes the cartoons a lot more effective, especially Megamind. I also like the music score in this movie because it's not like great like Inception great or How to Train Your Dragon great, but the music score does fit well with the movie. It goes well, it flows well with all the scenes. It's one of those cartoons that is enjoyable for all ages. Little kids could see it, adults would get it, adults would enjoy it at the same time as the kids. There's some jokes that are just a little silly, maybe there's several. The movie's very funny and some jokes are really well written, but there's some jokes that are just kind of like slapstick. It's just for kids. They probably did that just for like have the kids be entertained, but for me, I just don't like that kind of stuff. I wasn't a big fan of Jonah Hill's performance in this movie. His voice was kind of annoying. Like someone else should have been his role. In my opinion of the 3D is a totally different topic. For me, I really enjoyed the 3D because the 3D kind of makes the story more richer. It kind of adds more depth to like the screen. Kind of, that's kind of weird, but I think that it makes the screen like 25% dimmer. But I really enjoyed the 3D. There's some scenes that go in your face, but the 3D was good overall. So overall, Megamind is a very good movie. It's a great family movie. It's very enjoyable. It's one of those DreamWorks movies that has a great story and a very emotional depth. It's one of the better DreamWorks animation movies. It's not better than How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu Panda, or Shrek, but it's maybe like my top 5 DreamWorks animation movies now. Let's go check it out and see it with your family. It's a great movie. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. So I hope you enjoyed my review of Megamind. See you guys later.